On today's episode, I talk about Sports Card Collector's video about Topps Project 2020 and where he got it wrong. This is Dave, and welcome to the SVA Card Collectors Podcast. What is up? What is going on? Dave at SVA Card Collectors. I'm trying to be a little fancy with the podcast, getting a little bit fancier here. Before I talk about Topps Project 2020, I wanted to discuss some of the stuff that was being released next week. You have 2020 Score, which is going for insane amounts of money. But with the hobby, you're going to get 4 autographs, 36 inserts, and 10 parallels, 90 rookies. How did I guess they know, hey, you're getting 90 rookies. If you're doing case breaks, 40 cards per pack, 10 packs per box, 12 boxes per case. And that is all coming out on June 5th. So there you have that. Now you also have Panini Court Kings basketball, and you're getting 2 autographs or relics. I can tell you what you got. 1 rookie SP. Now there's different tiers. There's tiers 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 being the really super short print. The SP, when they're saying you get 1 rookie SP, it's either tier 2, 3, and 4. I can guarantee you which one you're going to get to. You also get 2 inserts and 1 parallel. There is also a first off the line coming for that product from Panini. Actually, I'm sorry. Is it first off the line? No, they're just selling the boxes on Panini. They're just selling them in 4 days from the website. Same thing with Score. You have 4 days where they'll be selling it directly from Panini. You have 1 day left for first off the line Panini Diamond Kings baseball trading cards. It's going to start off from $250 and every 5 minutes start going down until all of them are sold. I don't know too much about this. 12 boxes per transaction. You can only buy 12 boxes per time. And meanwhile, people have cases of them because they have different accounts. Liars. Bunch of liars. So we got that going on. We also have Topps 1 tier. That's dropping on June 3rd. 3 cards per pack, 1 pack per box, 12 boxes per case. You get 2 autographs and 1 relic. That is a huge gamble. You're just clickety-clack. That's what you're doing with that. They look really nice. They're beautiful cards. If you like to just treat yourself, then this may be the box for you. But if not, wait, buy the card you want. You'll be saving yourself some money. Can almost guarantee that. Now we're going to head back to Panini because they have a very great deal for you guys. First off the line, 2019-2020 Panini National Treasures is coming out. You can buy it right away if you want to at a nice low price of $30,000. Now, you have 3 days and 20 hours to figure out your financial situation, maybe if you want to, sell your house or get a second mortgage so you can get a box of these. But it'll start off from $30,000, drop every 5 minutes. And I think the lowest was $11,500, $800. I forget exactly what it was. Yeah. That is going to be pretty rich. Too rich for my blood. You got to be thinking that the Zion RPAs are going to go for, they should go for $50,000, $60,000 if a box is going for $30,000. If most of the boxes sell for $11 to $15, then maybe not. They don't go that high, but who knows? Especially now, I know basketball is coming up. I saw something that the owners were pretty much in agreement with how it's going to be structured. They're going to have some regular season games and then a play-in situation for the playoffs. And Mr. Zion is one of those teams that are on the cusp that could play into the playoffs. So if that's the case, his Panini Prism that has dropped on the 500 to PSA 10 base, those things are going to go up like crazy. I suggest buying one of them if you have the means. just get one of those. Wait for basketball season. It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop like it's hot. I'm not doing too much of what you should and shouldn't be doing because I have been striking out left and right. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I actually looked back at an Ohtani article that I have, svacardcollectors.com. You go to the, just type in the search, Ohtani cards, and it was the 5 cards that you should collect, and pretty much every single one of them went up in value. Some doubled. So take a look for that look at that article. So I felt a little bit good. Also, we'll get into the meat and potatoes of Topps Project 2020. Now, as soon as I told everyone I'm looking at these, I'm buying these, something that you should look into, they, of course, print runs went crazy high, and they're, that's all she wrote. So, right now, they have, we're going to go back because I didn't talk about the Cal Ripken Don C. That had a print run of 41,392. Mariano with JK5 had a print run of 35,330. You also have Mr. Padre from F. Dot. That was 31,030. And you had a print run for that Derek Jeter Gregory Siff of 48,465. Now, I was about to buy the Don Mattingly Frank Thomas, and I've been trying to keep my phone away so I could pay attention to the family instead of actually always looking at the phone. And of course, I missed it. And of course, that print run where it came out. Frank Thomas was 22,911 for the Fucci, and Mr. Cartoon 27,299. Already, the pre-sales for those 2 cards have been rising. Now, why is that? Well, it's getting back to print runs that people are more comfortable with. And the 50, 60, 100,000 people just didn't like it. Resellers got spooked and they ran away. Now, I was watching the Sports Card Investor, his video on Project, and he's a nice enough guy. I don't know him personally. I did an interview with him. He was nice enough. But I think he missed a huge aspect of what makes Topps Project 2020, why it's so popular. And he missed the artists. You have a lot of people that are coming from the outside the sports world that are taking a look at these cards, and they're thinking that they're art, not just baseball cards. And people's interpretations, some people love them, some people don't. And so you have that low print run that, makes collectors and flippers get hard on. And then you have the high print runs, which makes the, people who collect art like, wow, I can actually get one and I can afford it. Because it's, there's a lot of them out there. So you're getting a bunch of different people that are not used. You know what? I shouldn't even say that, because art collectors, I don't think, really care about pop reports. I don't think they're going to go to PSA or BGS or look to see the print run. They're going to see a card that they like and they're going to buy it. Now, the art world destroys the sports card collectibles with regards to the amounts of money that's being spent. So that is a huge, massive audience that is now taking a look at the sports card world. Now, he was comparing them to the rookie cards, which, again, you're not dealing with the same thing. You're dealing with almost art pieces compared to a sports card. And he was trying to say, in 10 years, are these going to be worth anything? Who knows? I would definitely not be one to say, hey, they're not going to be worth anything. Because maybe they are. Maybe that type of print run is low compared to the ones that we have now. What happens if there's an explosion and you have, all these sneakerheads that people are talking about, all these art collectors coming in, more people just collecting sports, people who are investing stocks, they want to get involved because there's money and potential in there. And so maybe a print run of 500,000 because of all this demand is the new norm. I'm not saying that's the case and that's what it's going to be, but we don't know. And so it's just, it just seemed like he missed out on it. And he was like dismissive of it because of that. And he said in the beginning, hey, if you were there in the beginning, you were making a ton of money, but now is not the time. Well, as you can see right here, the pre-sales for Frank Thomas and Don Mattingly were pretty low, and already the pre-sales are jumping up compared to the other ones that had higher print runs. Now, he's looking good right now because a lot of stuff receded from their previous highs. For example, the Ben Bowler Trout that went from 200 and some people saw 250 to now 175. It just keeps on dropping. Now, I don't know where that card will be at the end of the day. It may be a $200 card. A lot of people will go, oh, the print run. And I know I'm talking both sides of my mouth here because, again, I'm not trying to predict anything because I don't know. But I want to give you as much knowledge and information. How many Ronald Acuna Jr. Topps Update PSA 10s are there? There's a ton out there. Maybe not 50,000, but there's a lot. And so that card shot up to 250, 300. And you can get those all day, any day. So with these cards, maybe it's the print runs don't matter. I don't know, because we're not dealing with purely baseball. We're not dealing with card collectors. We're not dealing just with them. And that's why I think these cards are so interesting to see. Now, of course, I'm such a dummy. I forgot to buy the Mattingly and the Thomas. Of course I would do that. But I actually just bought the Thomas now for $24, and I'm trying to get a Mattingly. I have to get at least one Mattingly. I'm just waiting right now to get the cards back. I know Gary V will be talking about them. I've heard rumors about that. Haven't actually seen anything yet, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it, so I'm assuming that it's going to be true. I think Thursday is the day. I think he's going to have Ben Bowler, and I think the guy's name is Thiel. I believe they did a collaboration on the Mike Trout. That will be an insanely high print run. I'll just get one of those just so I have it. But I think with Gary V talking that up, you're going to have another group of people rearing their heads around there and going, oh crap. So I would definitely hold off on selling your cards. Just wait. You don't know what's going to happen. Maybe they drop off of the face of the earth, but we're not even a quarter of the way. So for me or for anyone to say, hey, these things are dead, or to say, hey, these things are going to blow up, I'm not too sure. But I know Gary V does have an effect on these cards. And so if that's the case, I could see Ben Bowler's cards, if he's going to be in the interview, or that guy Thiel, his cards blowing up. So if you have those cards, especially in hand, you want to be ready to sell. I'm trying to get my money back. Oh, I got my offer accepted. How exciting for my 84 Don Mattingly Mr. Cartoon. So now I have that as well. I have one of each. That's the one I would have bought 5 of each. Actually, I'm lying to you. I would have bought 5 of the Thomas and 2 of the Mattingly, because I felt that Thomas was going to have a lower print run, which it did. And Mattingly, to be honest with you, I thought Mattingly would be higher. Maybe that's something to see. Maybe every Friday demand is a little bit down because people are starting to come out of the woodworks, with the pandemic. I wouldn't say, I don't want to say winding down, but, getting a little bit better where people can start getting out. And so, maybe there's going to be a lot less people paying attention. So that's why I'm going to be buying some all the time. Every single day I'm going to buy some. I'm going to be selling some of my cards because I spent too much on this crap. And no, I'm not talking. I'm talking crap. I need to level it out a little bit. I'm hoarding too many cards, and it's not good. So I need to start selling. So that is what I feel. I think Mr. Sports Card Investor missed with regards to the artist aspect of it, and also the comparison to their rookie cards to these cards, I think is not a good comparison, just because it's just it doesn't make any sense. They're not. It's not apples to apples. It's like apples to meat, to steak. So, all right, guys. SVAcardcollectors.com. Also download the FlickChat app, guys. If you can, like, subscribe, comment. I really would like to hear from you guys. Do you like, the nice little intro? Do you like the outro? Do you like any of this crap, or do you want me to go back old school to me sounding really bad? I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and also buy some cards and go broke. Later. You've heard me talk about StarStock. They've been a sponsor of the show for a couple of months now. Well, now you can deposit, purchase cards, view in your collection, and flip those cards back on the marketplace with so much more to be built. StarStock is building a sports card marketplace aimed to be faster, cheaper for flipping sports cards than any other platform. They're currently looking for people who want to submit their cards to sell on this new platform. Here's what StarStock is offering. 5% commission, no ingestion fees. You send in the cards, they do all the work. Cards are guaranteed and secured in the vault. I seen the little guy, his name is Pepe. He doesn't let anybody in or out. You could choose cards to ship back to you at any time. You can buy, flip, store, or ship cards with a click of a button. If you're interested in getting involved and sending those cards, contact Mike at mike@starstock.com. Again, StarStock is only looking for rookie cards and are prospects of current players. Head over to starstock.com.